As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. We're just past the halfway point, and tonight's game looks like it should be a great battle between two very well-prepared teams. So thanks for joining us as the Chargers square off against the Bears. Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
This defense has been watching extra film all week because they're facing a dangerous duel. And it starts with this guy. He'll make throws that no other quarterback would ever think about making. You think the guy's covered? And boom, he fires one in between two defenders for a touchdown.
Marty Booker will be his go-to guy once again, and for obvious reasons. He's one of the better route runners and always seems to make the catch in traffic. Stopping this combo hasn't been easy for many defenses, so we'll have to see what type of coverages they go with to prevent these two from doing a lot of damage.
Look at him down there. Now this is a team that comes ready to play. Heck, I even think I see a coach jumping up and down a little bit.
Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Here's the kickoff team.
Will be kicking off to start the game.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 13. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 27. Hand it off to the back. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback. They line up in the I formation. They give it to the halfback. Slips the tackle. Powering ahead. Across midfield. Up the middle, he busts it for a huge gain.
I'll tell you, he shot through the line of scrimmage, and you can see the speed he has once he gets into the open field. Just amazing.
First and 10. Clark, the motion man.
Hit him low. Bring the pain.
Again with the carry. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Throws it. Jumping and has it. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Thomas, the deep man.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Throwing. Chandler put some air under that pass.
The quarterback knew that he didn't have to force that one in there. He just put it up and hoped that one of his receivers would run underneath it and make the catch.
Only one man in the backfield. Using motion. Dropping back. Pressure coming. And he's tackled behind the line by Williams. No chance to get it off as they close on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Surveying the field. With the throw. Hits him on the run. Touchdown, Bears.
Look at the arm display here. He makes one heck of a throw to get it to the end zone. And he throws on the money. That makes it even more impressive.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And so a big drive for this offense as they put together a nice string of plays that takes them down the better part of the field for the touchdown.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Ettinger is just about ready to kick this one away. And this one's a short kickoff. From the 11. The Chargers will start this drive from the 23-yard line.
87 on the return.
Tomlinson anticipates having a big game today, John. You could tell when we sat down with him yesterday just how confident he is.
Yeah, he's feeling good, and he's getting the ball during key plays. He's a great player, and he's thinking end zone every time he touches a ball.
Breeze sets up. He tucks it away. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Alexander goes in motion. Hand it off. Big opening. Slips the tackle. Keeps his feet moving. He showed a lot of explosiveness on that carry.
Yeah, he exploded through the line. Then he used some shifty moves to create some extra yardage.
Using motion. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass on the money. And Blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
Ain't got nothing. Get up, Rod.
Breeze sets up.
Bust his grill.
Going to the right. Tomlinson couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Target up. Sideline, D. Let's go. Come on.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Again in the run. 4-yard gain there.
On the run. Gain of 4 on the play.
Get in there, Ron.
Sixth play of this drive.
Here comes the heat. Here comes the heat.
Pressure. Throw. Drops the interception. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Number 81 is back to receive this kick. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. And this one comes back out to the 20. The offense is back on the field after that last touchdown drive. Let's see if they try to move the ball on the ground again. They'll go from the I formation.
Set. Sideline to sideline.
On the carry. 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback. It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 25. They line up in the I formation, using motion.
Let's go. Come on.
Dropping back. Under pressure. He's looking, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass cover. They'll use the cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line and keep the offense off balance.
We'll see. Set. Hut. Hut. Got the ball. Hut. Fire out.
Closing in, throwing. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
On the coverage.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
They'll take over at the 44-yard line. First and 10.
Here come the heat. Set. Eagle left. Hut. 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 Hut.
With the pass, oh, he makes the catch anyway. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
About a yard to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Tomlinson, the lone setback. Alexander goes in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Breaking free. Steamrolls the defender. Tomlinson covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Get at him, D. Set.
Dwight comes in motion.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
He tucks it away. Pickup of about 6 yards. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Second and 4. Touchdown is the difference between these two teams as we end the first quarter with the score, Chicago 7, San Diego 0. The teams have switched sides and will start the second quarter. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Breeze sets up. They'll go with a run once again. About a 2-yard gain here.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and maybe 2. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Bring the pain. Hit him low.
Hands it off to the back. Play action with the throw. Almost got it. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. The kick is up. And it's good. Christie will be kicking off.
He is lined up for the kickoff. Number 81, back to return.
Short kickoff. From the 13. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. Wiley gets right in there and brings him down. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse and it went south.
Second down, and they need 15 for the first. Ball on their own 19. The Bears using motion. He gets the carry. Good pickup of about 6.
The ball carrier. Gain of 6 on the play. Third and 9. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Set.
Pressure coming. Good play in the backfield.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. Now that's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
Maynard is back to punt. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 41. Alexander, the man in motion. Cross play to the left. 1 yard gain by the running back.
On the carry. 1 yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 43-yard line.
Hand it off, using the stiff arm. Good pickup of about 6.
On the run. Gain of 6 on the play.
Make the stop. Get in there.
And he's brought down at the 46-yard line. Solid yardage on that run.
Yeah, and he got a great push from his offensive line. You can credit them for that first down.
Another run. The 40. A very well drawn up play.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
So they have first and 10 here.
Cowboy. Put on under. 90 ball.
So they'll lose yardage on that tackle on the quarters. The quarters came up from the corner to make the play.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Chat. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Come on, yeah.
They give it to the halfback. Azuma stops him at the 20. Picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Only one man
Second
back.
and 5. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Pressure with the pass, and his pass is completed. Breeze gunned the pass to his receiver.
This is an example of the quarterback trusting his arm. He just made a decision, and the ball was there in a blink of an eye.
They're down inside the 10. 2 minutes to go. Tomlinson, the deep back, with the throw. He did a nice job bringing that one in.
Yep, the quarterback lobbed it in there and let his receiver do the hard work.
They'll head right back to the line. Under pressure, throwing. He put everything he had behind that throw.
That's one way to make sure your receiver doesn't drop the ball. You throw it so hard that he has to catch it in self-defense. You just put it right on him.
Gets the pass off, inches from a touchdown.
The receiver just had too much momentum going, and he couldn't get himself under control and drag his feet to get the score.
And we'll see if the kicker can come through with a field goal here in the first half. Christie will try to come through with the field goal here. And it's up. The kick is good. He sends it right through the uprights, his second field goal of the game. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 27, back deep to return.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 15-yard line. Chicago holding on, but needs to respond now. They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management. The quarterback lines up with two options behind him. Closing in, throwing. He was tipped.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Stay guys. Get to the ball. D up. Come on, D up.
Chandler sets up. Throws it, powering ahead. He's into the open field. And this should be 6. The 10. Touchdown, Chicago. That's a huge play by the quarterback.
The quarterback made the right read on that one, leading to a long pass reception that put some points on the board.
Edinger comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 82, back to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 7. They're ready to go again after that last drive ended with a field goal.
87 on the return.
Stay active. Hit him low.
Breeze gets set. Pressure coming. Throwing. That incomplete pass brings up second down. They'll need a good pickup here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a third down situation. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
On the 20-yard line.
Snake eyes. You got him. Set.
With the throw on the run. The 30. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range, since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is.
Get up, lad. Set.
Throwing on first down. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. We saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
They'll need some good yardage here on second down, and then should be in the hurry-up for the rest of this drive.
Hit him low. He's mine.
Throws it. Almost intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
And let's see if they can convert on third down. If they do, then we'll see how they choose to manage the clock. And this is the fifth play of this drive.
Come on, partner.
Dropping back, pressure with the throw, and it's complete. So it's fourth down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the marker.
That receiver just didn't show very good concentration on that play. You plan the play, the quarterback makes a good pass, and poor execution by the receiver means that your offense heads back to the sidelines.
Number 81, back to return. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds.
They need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 28. Chandler gets set. Thomas just won't go down. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Chicago 14, San Diego 6. As they line up to kick it off, we'll take a look at each team's stats through two quarters. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 82, back to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 7. San Diego takes over, trailing by 8.
Number 82 on the return.
Split back this time.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Stay after him. They got nothing. Set.
Going to the air on first down. Off to the fullback. They'll bring him down at the 24. Neal didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
So it's second and 10.
Come on.
Ball on their own 24.
Bring that pain, baby. 90 bull. Set.
Breeze sends a man in motion.
Cowboy.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Throwing. He finds his man.
Watch this one again. He's trying to make the catch, and the defender comes in there and just unloads on him. But he's still able to hold on to it for a heck of a play.
Shoot the gaps.
Tomlinson into the open field. The 50 slips the tackle. At the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, San Diego.
Look at the speed this guy has. But it's not all about his speed. Watch him break through a tackle and just keep going downfield. That was one heck of a run.
They line up to go for two.
Stay after. Man,
Closing in, flings it to the outside. On the money. They've got it, and we're all tied up. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
Hey, these guys deserve to feel good about it. Now it's the defense's turn to come out and do its job.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. And it's a short kickoff. From the 11-yard line. The Bears will start the drive from the 30. Let's check in quickly with Melissa.
I talked to Coach Duran as his team was coming out of the tunnel. He told me that he talked to his team about the importance of concentration in the second half. He told them that he and the coaching staff would support them with good play calling, but it was up to them to execute with precision in the second half.
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. Thomas couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Get in there.
Chandler gets set. Pressure coming, throwing, and the catch is made. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
Only one man back.
Far out, Sam. He's mine. Come on.
Again, he'll get the call. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Get to the ball. Eagle left.
Second and 6.
Tucks it away. Decent gain, about 4.
With the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
It's third down with 3 to go. Ball on their own 49. Using motion.
Sideline, D.
Aimed it off to the back. He picked up just enough. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down. Only one man in the backfield.
Drop back, drop. Hit him low. 90 bull.
And this is the 6th play of this drive.
Eagle left. D up.
Gets the call. Marino stops him for negative yardage. Thomas was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments limiting cutback opportunity.
Chandler starts out of the shotgun. We'll get the call again. What a collision. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
San Diego comes out in their nickel
Ball
package.
on the 42-yard line.
Catch the ball, man. Set.
Terrell, the man in motion. On the ground. 2, maybe 3 yards on the delay.
2-yard gain on the play.
Maynard is looking for a good punt here. Dwight lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. No return here. Back it comes to the 20. That last drive resulted in a touchdown. They did a great job moving the ball on the ground, and let's see what they can do here.
That all you got? Bust his grill. Yep, now.
Breeze gets set. Alexander comes in motion.
Eagle leg.
Tomlinson couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
He tucks it away. Just about a yard on the run.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
Chicago lines up with 7 guys in the secondary.
20-yard line.
Let's go. Ball. Set. Here come the hook.
Penalty marker down.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
So it's 3rd and long now.
The one thing that'll drive a coach crazy is helping the defense with penalties.
So following the penalty, they'll face a 3rd and 15. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Pressure, rolling right, throwing. And this pass is completed. He was stopped short of the marker and can't convert.
You know, when it's 3rd and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the first? Makes no sense to me.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And he waves for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
It's 1st and 10. Chandler gets set. There he goes. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter's designed to take advantage of that. Get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
You got him. Get in there, Lon. Set. Get out of here.
Pickup of 5 on the counter handoff to the back.
5-yard gain on the play.
They need 5. Ball on their own 47.
Bring the pain. Set. Hook, all right.
Under pressure, throwing. Incomplete pass. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Quarterback back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Back off, DBs.
Looking to run it here. And that's a good gain up the middle for the first.
Right up the middle, too. Good blocking leads to a good run like that.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. Sideline to sideline. Get
Using
outside.
motion.
Give it all you got.
After 3, it's all tied up. Chicago 14. San Diego 14. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. They line up in the I formation.
They got nothing. Come on, D up. Set. Far out. Eagle left.
Going to the air on first down. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Right on target. Stiff arm there. Stiff arm to the ground. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 28-yard line. The backs are lined up in an I. And off to the tailback, and he's tackled at the 29. Thomas couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Second and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Mad dog.
Chandler sets up. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hit the ball. Snake eye. Set. Snake eye.
Pressure coming with the pass.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 10-yard line.
Hit him low. Here come the heat. Down.
Thomas. They'll go with a play fake. To the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. By Christian. Is another touchdown pass. His third of the game. The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Edinger in to kick this one
Lined
off.
up for the kickoff. Number 87, back deep to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 5-yard line. San Diego takes over on offense, needing a touchdown to draw even.
87 on the return.
First and 10. Ball on their own 21. Breeze sets up, using motion.
Hit him low.
Going to the right. Powering ahead.
He's over 100 yards in the fourth quarter. You can't ask for much more than that from your back.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Gives the ball off. Knight makes the play at the 25. 4-yard gain there.
On the play.
They need 5. Ball on their own 25. Only one man back. Pressure, gets the pass off. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 33-yard line. The Bears line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Booker goes in motion, passing on first down. Under pressure, Rosen. This one falls incomplete. That looked like a catch until he got nailed.
Yeah, jarred that ball right out of there.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 35.
Got the ball. Sideline to sideline.
It's the toss to the left. Refuses to go down. Great play in the backfield. Loss of around 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
Hit him low. Buster's great.
They've executed very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Hands off to the tailback. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
Maynard will come into this game to punt. Dwight looks like he's ready for the return. From the 26, it's on the ground. The Chargers scoop up the live ball. The 40. Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10.
Ralph, sideline, D. Set. Fire out.
With the throw, he goes up and grabs it. Tomlinson made a terrific catch.
Practicing a play again and again makes it look easy when they run it in game situations.
90 ball.
Breeze gets set, closing in, throws it. He hits his receiver. Touchdown, San Diego. Quarterback delivered the ball right on time for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
Christie comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 27 back to return.
Short kickoff. from the 10. The Bears will start the drive from the 25-yard line.
81 on the return.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Give it all you got. Poke out right.
Gives the ball off. Picks up 5. They need 5. Ball on their own 30. He tucks it away. Look at that power. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The ball carrier. 1 yard gain on the play. Third and 3. Ball on the 32-yard line.
You got him. You got him. Ain't
2 minutes to go.
Ain't got nothing. Here comes the heat.
Third and 3. Ball on the 30.
Hand it off. Breaks the tackle. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Thomas was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass. I bet the defensive coordinator is telling his guys on the sidelines to get ready, because it'll be up to them to stop any comeback attempt and hold on for the win.
From the 39-yard line. He didn't have much to work with, but still got away a decent return.
Hey, even if it doesn't seem like much, positive yards on a return is better than nothing. With the offense this close to field goal range and plenty of time left, the defense has to make a stop and keep them from moving any further downfield.
Pressure coming with the throw. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
Pressure, surveying the field. Gets the pass off. Good job getting there, but he couldn't bring it in for the catch.
Maybe he heard footsteps. Big play coming up, because the offense can use any type of play to get him a yard or two. So what the defense needs to do is get up tight, looking for a quick throw or a run up the middle.
Third and 3. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hand it off. The Bears call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. Couldn't get the first. They'll now have to punt and give the opposition a chance at a last-minute drive. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. And this one comes back out to the 20. How much they get on this first down play could very well determine what happens for the rest of the series.
Right, because if they don't get anything here, suddenly it's 2nd and long, and they might think about running clock off. But if they get good yards, then they might go into a no huddle and see what happens.
White comes in motion. And he's brought down for a loss. Outstanding play.
I'll tell you, that was a heck of an effort to get in there and make that play and force them into a big loss like that.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 16. Thomas, the deep back, gets the delayed handle. Powering ahead. Looks like the pickup of about 6 on the draw. Chicago calls a timeout. They have 1 remaining.
This one could be a run or a pass, depending on what the coach's gut feeling is telling him. Either call can be good or bad, and he's got to decide what gives his team the best shot of getting the win.
Peterson, the lone back. Clark in motion. Give it to the halfback. He's taken down at the 22-yard line. Peterson wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball. A few good plays, and they should be exactly where they want to be. Close enough for the field goal.
1st and 10. Man in motion. He'll pass on 1st down. With the pass, this one falls incomplete. That short pattern results in a drop pass.
Those short passes are supposed to make for easy completions. He just dropped it. The defense needs to come up big on 2nd down. If they can stop him here, it might force him to just play for overtime instead of trying to get a field goal.
Drops back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down.
Number 82, the intended receiver on the play.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on their own 36. The Chargers line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Looking for an option. Throwing. Breeze showed his strong arm and lightning release on that throw.
That's just to display a great hand shown by that receiver. The throw was a little off the mark, but he got his fingertips on it and brought it in for the catch.
Nearly intercepted. Aggressive play calling that time, but now it's 2nd down.
Intended receiver on the play.
They'll be looking for the 1st down here and then start trying to get closer to field goal range. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 47. The Bears come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Closing in with the throw. Dwight did a nice job of getting to that pass.
Yeah, we saw him running those quick pass plays in practice. What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Drops back, pressure coming, gets the pass off, incomplete. Breeze was under intense pressure.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
If they punt it here, they don't want to give up a long return and lose their shot at taking this one into overtime.
What you got to do is tell your punter to put extra hang time in the kick and maybe aim it for the sidelines.
Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds. They figure to play it safe here, run the clock down, and go to overtime. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Thomas, the lone setback. The Bears using motion.
1st and 10.
Loses one tackler. It appears this game will be decided in overtime.
49ers rock you, the Jets will rock you, Raiders will rock you. Let's play what I'm about to say. I'll probably get your
Number 81. He's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers.
Come on, make a move against my team in the loop. I made the league, I made the news, and I've been winning it since. 'Cause my defense is not the one.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 81.
Good distance.
Deep to return.
From the 3-yard line. The Bears will start the drive from the 21. Just a great game to this point, and we head to a 5th period. Chandler gets set. Man in motion. Pressure with the throw. Almost picked off. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
21-yard line.
Thomas eclipses the 100-yard mark on that carry.
7-yard gain on the play. Third and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
They got nothing. Stay guys. Set. Hit him low. 94.
Tosses it out to the left. Thomas couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 44-yard line. The 30, the 20. He'll high-step his way across the goal line. And he takes it in for the win. Great finish. The final score is San Diego 27, Chicago 21. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.